Okay, so here is the practical setup for direct loading test on the transformer, right? So this direct loading test on the transformer is performed to get the performance of this transformer. So let us see first of all the apparatus for this experiment. So we'll require for this auto transformer. This auto transformer input voltage is fixed and the output is variable. So we can change the desired voltage as per our requirement. So two terminals for this phase and neutral. Then we'll require the ammeter, which is from 0 to 10 ampere, which will give the reading for the primary of the transformer, primary current of the transformer. Then there is a wattmeter. This wattmeter will show the reading of power in terms of watt. There are four terminals for this wattmeter, ml and cv. ml will have the current coil and the cv will have the potential coil. So it will measure the power directly. Then we'll have the test object. So this is the single phase transformer on which we have to perform the direct loading test. The primary side, which will be a low voltage winding 115 volt, and the secondary side, which will be a high voltage 230 volt. And then on the secondary side we have another ammeter which will measure current. The rating is 0 to 5 ampere. Then we'll also need to measure the primary and secondary voltage V1, which will show on this multimeter, and V2 will show on this multimeter. So after that we need to connect the lamp load across the secondary of the transformer. So this will be the resistive load that we need to connect on the secondary of the transformer. So for that, these are the switches. So for one switch, two lamps will glow, which is of 100 watt. Then these are the terminals. So connection which is done, which is looking very complex, but it is very simple. All the phases are connected in parallel. So all the lamps will get 230 volt. Very simple. So this, let us see the connection. So this positive will comes connected to the input of ammeter on the primary side. Then after ammeter, which will be connected to the M terminal, M for mains. Then M and C, which is always shorted. Then the L terminal, which will be connected to the input of the transformer, primary of the transformer. Then second, the neutral terminal, which will be connected to the V of the wattmeter, and then primary connection of the transformer. On the secondary side, we have connected a series ammeter, and with respect to that, this is the green wire, and with respect to that, which is connected to the load. This is the green wire directly from the transformer, and the second one which is from the ammeter. So these are coming, two wires are coming, which is the output. Then all are connected in parallel. Now let us start the experiment. So for that, to switch on the MCB, then we can see 0 volt around that primary and secondary also. So gradually I increase the voltage. So look at that. We have to set 115 volt on the primary. Then we'll get 230 volt at the secondary. Okay, now look at 115 volt on the primary side, and on secondary side what we are getting, 230 volt. Now initially no load is connected, so this will be the first reading for no load. Then gradually will on the load. So at no load it will show the minor current on the primary side, minor wattage it will show. For this wattmeter, one reading will be of 40 watt, because in between 0 to 400 line there are 10 lines. So for one line it will be 40 watt. Then on secondary side, this is the ammeter. It will show readings directly 0 to 5, and then scale is given for 0 to 2.5. So there will be a multiplying factor of 2. So whatever the readings come, multiply by 2. The multimeter will show the voltage reading directly. So let us adjust it again. Okay, first reading will be the no load reading. Now do not change the voltage, it will be constant throughout. Okay, so we need to take the reading of the primary voltage, which is 115 volt, then current which will be around 0 ampere, wattage around 10 watt, V2 which is 230 volt around, then secondary current which is almost 0 as we can see here, on W2 which will be calculated V2 into I2, it will be 0. Now I gradually switch on the load, so we can see the lamps are growing, the lamps are glowing. Then take the readings for all these meters. Now for this second reading, the current will show almost 1 ampere, then power which is showing around 3 lines na, so 120 watt around, because one line is of 40 watt. Then it is showing 112 volt primary current voltage, secondary voltage 226, secondary current which is almost 0.2 and then multiply by 2, so 0.4. Then next we can again on the next switch, then same process that we have to follow. Take the reading of primary current, then primary power, then voltages V1 and then V2, then secondary current, and then calculate the power. So similarly that we can take more readings by glowing more lamps, that we can continue it and takes 5 to 6 reading for the same. So as we can see, the current is increasing, the power also increasing, the voltage is dropping. We can observe as the load increases, voltage drops. So that is what the direct loading test. We need to increase the load on the secondary side, and likewise we can take the readings of all the parameters from the primary side and the parameters from the secondary side. Then after that, taking all the readings, then we need to find out the output power W2, that is I2 into V2. Then we can calculate the efficiency, that output upon input multiply by 100, calculate efficiency for each readings and calculate regulations for each reading. So regulation is the voltage regulation that we can calculate by taking the initial reading of V2 minus the next reading of V2 divided by the initial reading, multiply by 100. That we can calculate the regulation for this experiment. So hope you understood this experiment. So thank you for watching this.